What's the word, man? It is your boy Gummythedon, aka Gummy So Wavy, and I'm back, man, with another very special video topic. Today, man, we are talking about your 20s. Your 20s are one of the most important set of years, if not the most important set of years. These are your foundation years. These are the years you lay in the groundwork to get to the point where you want to be in life. You know what I'm saying? You're going to wake up at 30, 35, 40, on down the line, and your future self would thank you right now in this moment for putting yourself in position to win, making sure you're financially free, making sure you're financially stable, just laying down the groundwork to be successful in life. A lot of people get caught up in, trying to fit in with friends, trying to, go out and party, focusing on things that really don't fucking matter. Or, focusing on love. Now, love is a beautiful thing, but I really think people get caught up in forcing it. And love, to me, is something that should be natural and organic. You understand? So I wouldn't waste too much time on trying to find love, trying to find, just forcing it. You know what I'm saying? It should come to you naturally. Now, if it comes to you naturally in your 20s, that's a beautiful thing. That's a blessing, especially as a young man in today's time in our generation. Like I said, though, I think the 20s is, I got a list right here. I think that the 20s are, the most important set of years to lay the groundwork in, because you don't really have that many responsibilities. You don't have that much to worry about. Some people's circumstances are different, but a lot of times in your 20s, especially early 20s, you're not gonna have a whole bunch of responsibilities that you will have in your 30s. 30s ain't no turning around, my nigga. You gotta, it's like, it's now or never in your 30s. So it's important to kind of capitalize out there in your 20s. I just wanted to state that before we get into my list of things that's important to do while you're in your 20s. I know you hear, because I just had a random thought. I hear old heads say this shit all the time, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you focus on this when you're in your 20s, man. Do this shit right now. Understand? That's my old man voice. They always tell me that I got OGs, I got my pops, uncles, and, people around, like my closest people around me. I always tell me that my mentor, do these things now. Don't wait till it's too late in your 30s. You might have 2 or 3 kids by then, and it's a lot harder to set yourself up when you got a family to feed. But yeah, I'm a firm believer in grind hard today and live wealthy tomorrow. So, I wanted to state that before we get into today's video, and let's get it. So number 1 on my list is your purpose. Your purpose is something that you enjoy doing without getting paid, but the value and what you offer to people, you're bound to monetize it and get paid for it. But it's something that you can do without getting paid. You're not worried about the money. It's just something that you enjoy doing. You enjoy giving off value. You enjoy whatever. It could be YouTube. It could be your business. It could be some type of service that you do that you just love doing, man. So whatever that is, this is key. This is the number 1 thing on my list for a reason. This is like the foundation to this list. Find your purpose and find your passion, what you love doing without getting paid for it. But like I said, the value in your skill set that you give and offer to people, you're gonna get paid for it. And this leads on into my second thing that's on this list is starting a business. Now, disclaimer, starting a business isn't for everyone. It's not for everyone. It's nothing against people that work 9 to 5s. It's nothing against people that have careers. For me, it's something that I've always done as a kid. Let me get my screen back together. For me, it's something that I've always done. Like, you can ask anybody that know me. Like, if anybody that's watching this video that know me, bro, like since 7th grade, all the way up into high school, then I transitioned into like other stuff. But from 7th grade all the way to my senior year of high school, I sold hot chips, drinks, candy bars, you know what I'm saying? I made a lot of money. I made a lot of profit by doing it, by being able to get my product at a discounted price. Or shit, what I used to do, I used to use my uncle or other couple people around me like that I knew had food stamps. I used to take their food stamp card, pay them a little money for it, or like $10 and they'll give me $20 to spend, or I give them $20, they'll give me $40 to spend on their food stamps. This is just something that's always embedded in me to do. I also wanted to say this is important about a business. Your skill set and what you have to offer to people is no limit to how much money you can make. That's why starting a business is important. You're not relying strictly on your job. Your skill set and what your business have to offer is always gonna pay more than a 9-to-5 or a career. Not starting off, but it has the potential to make more than what your career, your 9-to-5 job, whatever you're working. So when I say that with a 9-to-5 in a career, it's always a cap. It's always a cap to what you can make. It's only so many hours in a day, and it's only so much amount that you can make an hour. You can make $100 a fucking hour. I mean, you can make a living, a lot of fucking money making that much money an hour. But when you working a 9-to-5, you in a career making that much money, the responsibility is gonna be equal to the amount of money you make. So making that much money an hour, you're gonna be stressed the fuck out working that job. I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. Ain't nothing wrong with it, but I've seen it with my own 2 eyes with like managers that I had, project managers, superintendents and stuff, and I just talk to them about certain things, and it's a stressful fucking job. With your business, with you starting a business, it's no cap. It's no cap to it. You can make $1,000 a day. Yes, like I've heard about. I haven't seen it yet. It's nobody around me. I have a mentor, but it's nobody around me that I know that make that much money. But it's possible. It's very possible to make that much money a day. So when you making that much money, 300, 400, 500 days, and then you have 4 or 5 different streams of income, that's when millionaires are made. That's when people become millionaires. Because you making this much money, then you get to $10,000 months, or you get to $15,000 months. You got 12 months in a year, you making $250,000 in a year, and you keep, your business going, you keep growing your business, you keep expanding. That goes to $250,000 to $500,000 a year, and to $1 million a year. You making $1 million or multi-millions a year. You can actually become a millionaire with your business if you have a certain skill set, or if you have like you offer something special to the market. Like I said though, it's not for everybody. It takes a special type of person to have that vision and believe in themselves to start a business. The least you can do is start a side hustle. That's the least you can do. But one thing I wanted to state while we on this second thing that I'm talking about in my video, don't let other people put their fears and doubts on you. Do not let other people put their fears and doubts on you. They might be talking in your ear, all the naysayers and shit. You shouldn't be doing this. You should just get a 9-to-5. It's not important to start a business, or you will never get to this certain point. Like, don't worry about that shit, because they putting their doubts and limitations on you because it's in you to do it. And they probably see that it's in you to do it. That's just a hater. So you just keep them over here. You keep them over here. You don't worry about shit that they talking about. I just wanted to really make that point while I'm on this topic. Number 3, live below your means. This is a very important thing that's on this list. Live below your means. A lot of people get caught up in wanting to keep up with the Joneses. I myself have been caught up in that before, but I learned how important it is to always just live below your means. Don't try to peacock and flex and spend what you don't have just to make the next person hate on you even more than what they hate on you, or the next person don't even care about whether you live or die tomorrow. Like, why should you care to even peacock or even flex on them or even keep up with the Joneses? It's important to live below your means while you in your 20s, or while you know what I'm saying, the grinding phase or hustling. That way you got money that you got saved up to invest in certain things that could bring you more income. One thing that you can do when it comes to living below your means, man, you can find out all your monthly expenses, everything that you have to pay for a month, and things that's not important that's on that list, just chalk them. Like, you might have certain subscriptions that you're paying for that you don't even use, or that you don't even have to utilize right now. Like, just get rid of them, bring your means down a little bit. That way you can save more money to invest. The more money you save by living below your means, you can invest it into your business. You can invest it into whatever you have, crypto, stocks. You can invest it in yourself. And that leads on into my fourth point, my fourth thing. Number four on my list is invest in yourself. Now, this ties into living below your means, because if you spend all the money that you make from your job or that you make from your side hustle on bills and just buying stuff that really don't matter, you don't have money to invest in yourself. You don't have money to invest over here, that's gonna make you more money. You know what I'm saying? You can always invest in your purpose. You can never go wrong with investing in yourself. In my opinion, this is the most important thing. Besides finding your purpose, this is the most important thing on this list. You always want to invest in yourself. That's the best thing. It's better than investing in crypto. It's better than investing in stocks. It's better to invest in your business. Invest in yourself. That way you can grow. If you grow, all the things around you gonna grow. You know what I'm saying? It's inevitable to happen. Like, things around you gonna grow if you investing in yourself. I always like to say when I talk about this topic, if you're not willing to invest in yourself and you have a mentor, you have like OGs around you, have people that's around you, and they see that you're not willing to even invest in yourself, why would they invest in you? You know what I'm saying? Why would they invest in you? They not gonna invest in you because they see that you're not even willing to invest in yourself and grow as a person. And that leads to number 5. That leads into my fifth thing that's on this list. Number 5, find a mentor. You know what I'm saying? Whatever field you in, or something you're aspiring to do, or even something that you're passionate about, find a mentor. Find a mentor, because if you have somebody that's putting you on game and giving you sound advice on what you're doing, you bound to grow doing it, or you bound to make it to a certain point. This saying is very cliche, but I love saying this shit. I know you heard it before if you're watching this video. If you hang around 4 millionaires, you're bound to be the 5th millionaire, because you're going to pick up on their habits. You're going to pick up on things that they do in their daily routine, you know, because money is attracting. It's all about attracting money. You can't run and chase money. Oh, I'm going to go chase the bag. I'm hustling. No, it's about attracting money. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to learn that from a millionaire, like just by being around them. Or you're going to learn from somebody that makes 6 figures, or somebody that has a side hustle, or somebody that has a side business on the side along with working in a career. It's just bound to happen. Now, it's a flip side to that. You know, it's the other side to that coin. You could be hanging around your homeboys that's engaging in smoking weed every single day and engaging in bum activity. You know what I'm saying? You doing it. It happened to me. You doing that, or you hanging around that, you bound to pick up on their bad habits. Next thing you know, you doing bum ass shit. And that's detrimental to your successor. It's detrimental to, as you move on into your 30s, as you move on into adult, man. You know what I'm saying? You always want to have a mentor. You always want to have people around you that's going to give you sound advice that has your best interest at heart. You know what I'm saying? Now, that was 5 on my list. We're going to get into number 6. Number 6, the last thing on my list. Focus on one thing at a time. Focus on one thing at a time. Now, that's my personal opinion. Other people might not, they might have other views on it or might not agree. You know, you always hear people say you always want to have your fingers in different pies and shit like that. Now, that's true to a certain extent, but for me, what works for me is focusing on one thing at a time. For example, I could paint an analogy. Let's say you plant 5 seeds, you know what I'm saying? You focus on growing and cultivating this seed over here, whether this is, and the seeds represent businesses or whatever you passionate about. Like, you focus on growing and cultivating this seed into a tree, you able to utilize this to help grow everything else. So if I'm on YouTube and I'm focused on uploading every day to every other day, or I'm focused on really growing my channel, I can utilize that to get to a certain point. I'm at 10K subs, I'm at 15, 20, 30K subs. I can utilize that to invest in whatever product or service I have on Instagram that I sell. You know what I'm saying? I might have a booming clothing brand, or not a booming clothing brand. I might have a clothing brand that I'm trying to get to become booming. But by me having focused on YouTube and growing my YouTube, then I could utilize that to help grow this. And when both of these get to a certain point, it'll grow everything else. Another analogy I could do, like, let's say you have a landscaping business and you have different contacts or different people you work with your business, and you start a lawn care service. By you already growing and cultivating this business, you can utilize your contacts and people that you work with to then, like, do you know anybody that need somebody to take care of their lawn or take care of this lot over here, blase. You able to contact different people that you already know from this business, the landscaping one, to grow this lawn service business. So that's kind of my opinion on it. Other people might disagree, have different views on it, but if you focus on this one thing and grow it to this, it'll be easier to grow everything else over here. But yeah, that's the 6 things that I have on my list today about your 20s. Your 20s are essential, man. It's essential. They are your foundation years. For everybody that's viewing, let me do a quick recap on everything that I covered today. Number 1 was find your purpose and passion. Number 2 was starting a business. Number 3 was living below your means. Number 4, very important, invest in yourself. Number 5, finding a mentor. And number 6, focusing on one thing at a time. These are very essential for you to do. I hope that this video provided value to everybody that's viewing. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Man, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share the video to whoever. It is your boy Gummythedon, aka Gummy So Wavy, and I'm out, man.
Broke my heart in high school, swear I needed that. Old girl tried to trap me with a baby, I swear I needed that. Made me focus on my paper, man, I swear I needed that. Trying to turn these stack of 20s in a stack of blue racks.